welcome to a short tutorial on how to use the Autodesk content catalog that we have just implemented in the company. So, briefly explained, the content catalog is going to be a library for all of our Revit components, so families, templates, models, and it will replace the K drive where we have stored our Revit components previously. It will be much easier to navigate around and work in. So firstly, we will need to open Revit. We are using Revit 2024 and newer versions, and then open a browser just on the side. And let's go to Content Catalog. Uh, since I'm guessing you would probably not be logged in, it's gonna ask you to log in. So let's do that. So after some time, it's maybe gonna load a bit too much, but it's gonna open up the content catalog. So when the content catalog has loaded, we are gonna go to browse for content. This is gonna open up the three different collections that we have. Of course, they look very similar to the K-Drive collections that we have. So it's families, it's templates, and then it's other. In other, we have some Dynamo scripts, some patterns, and shared parameters and such. So if we're starting up with our project, we would go into templates. Here you have different families, or these are categories actually in Revit, but here is, for example, the template for cable tray fittings, and so on and so on. And we would go down here to RTE, which means Revit template or model template. And let's say we're starting off with a mechanical template, and we would just click Insert, and it just says, oh, is added to your project. If we switch here to the Revit screen, we see that it is loading. And there we go. So now we started a new project with the mechanical template. But let's say I already had this template or project and I wanted to maybe take some families from the cloud. How would we do that? Well, it is very similar to how we opened up the template. So we would just go into Kroya families, pick duct fittings or something, and go, let's pick this cross just as an example. Also, we clicked insert and now it already starts loading in here and it will actually already uh, be ready to be placed in the model. One other great thing about the content catalog is that it's super easy to go through the components and it's super easy to find the components that you're looking for. So in the browse for content, we have three collections. We have the families, the templates, and other. This looks pretty similar to how our K drive was structured. Within every one of these collections, the components are divided by Revit category. However, if you don't find this easy to navigate through, if you're not used to Revit categories, you can always go to the search for content and type in any keywords that might associate you to the family that you're looking for. We have added a lot of tags that are also searchable, which makes it easy. So you can, for example, search the material that it's made out of. Here you see that it shows up on the side here, and you can search also if it's factory archive and so on. So that was it for this short tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the BIM team. Thank you.